The Corvan Empire had glassed New Brisbane. 7 million humans, including Rebecca Murphy's entire family, turned to ash in seconds. The Empire called it pest control. They broadcasted it across the galaxy as a warning. Resist the Corvan and burn. Rebecca didn't cry. She didn't rage. She just sat in the refugee ship's cargo hold, staring at nothing, while something cold and terrible crystallized in her chest. "I'm sorry for your loss," Ambassador Thren said, his forearms folded in the Galactic Council's gesture of sympathy. "But you must understand, humanity cannot win a military conflict with the Corvan. Their technology is centuries ahead. Their fleet." "I'm not going to fight them," Rebecca said quietly. Relief flickered across the ambassador's features. "That's wise. Perhaps we can negotiate." "I'm going to destroy them." The ambassador's translator glitched. The terms "not fight" and "destroy" appear contradictory. Rebecca pulled out a data pad. "Tell me, Ambassador, does the Corvan Empire use automated supply chains?" "Of course. All advanced civilizations do." "Centralized banking?" "Yes, but..." "Social media?" "The Corvan Signet connects 12 billion citizens, but I don't see how." "Perfect." Rebecca stood up. "I'll need a ship. Something small. Untraceable." 3 months later, Emperor Vaxon woke to find his personal fortune had been donated to charity. All of it. Every credit redistributed to orphanages across the galaxy with the transaction note. In memory of New Brisbane, his financial advisors assured him it was impossible. The Corvan banking encryption was unbreakable. It would take a quantum computer 10,000 years to crack it. Rebecca had done it in 6 hours using a laptop she'd bought at a refugee camp. Turns out, the Empire used the same default password protocols as every other advanced civilization. Capital letter, number, special character. She'd broken in with Corvan 1. But that was just the warm-up. Within a week, every Corvan citizen started receiving targeted ads. Not for products, for doubt. Their Signet feeds flooded with perfectly crafted messages. "Did you know Emperor Vaxon spends more on his personal fleet than entire planetary education systems? Corvan military casualties up 300%. Why is the Empire hiding the numbers? These 5 colonies are secretly planning independence. Number 3 will shock you. The Empire's information ministers tried to stop it, but Rebecca had already taught their algorithm to prioritize engagement over truth. Every denial spread the rumors faster. Every fact-check created 3 new conspiracy theories. Admiral Krextor stood before the Emperor, his scales pale with exhaustion. "Sire, we have a problem. Our automated defense satellites have been compromised. Destroyed." "No, sire. They've been reprogrammed to play something called Baby Shark on all military frequencies. Our pilots can't communicate. 3 have already defected just to make it stop." Meanwhile, Rebecca had discovered the Empire's critical weakness. They'd centralized everything. One network ran their utilities, their transportation, their food distribution. They'd built it for efficiency. She rebuilt it for chaos. Traffic lights on the capital world began operating on what she called interpretive timing. Food dispensers would only provide dessert on Tuesdays and raw vegetables on feast days. Every elevator in the Imperial Palace was reprogrammed to skip the throne room floor, forcing the Emperor to take the stairs. All 47 flights. "This is psychological warfare," the Emperor raged, wheezing after his daily climb. "No," his advisor corrected, reading the latest report with trembling tentacles. "This is something called trolling. Our xenopsychologists are still trying to understand it." The breaking point came when Rebecca hacked the Empire's military recruitment videos. Instead of glorious battles, they now showed actual footage of Corvan soldiers doing paperwork. For 18 hours straight, with accurate sound. Recruitment dropped to 0. Then she released the deepfakes. The Emperor singing ancient Earth songs in the shower. Admiral Krextor's secret poetry about feelings. The entire High Command performing something called the Macarena at what appeared to be a formal banquet. They weren't real. Everyone knew they weren't real. But they were funny, And in the court of public opinion, funny beat true every time. Within 6 months, the Corvan Empire collapsed. Not from military defeat, but from sheer embarrassment and infrastructural chaos. 12 billion citizens demanded the emperor's resignation after Rebecca leaked his browser history. Carefully edited to suggest he looked up how to appear tall. And is my empire too big compensating for something? The emperor's final transmission before abdication was simple. We surrender. Please, just make it stop. Rebecca sent one response. No. The galaxy learned something important that day. Humans had nuclear weapons, sure. Antimatter bombs, absolutely. But they're real weapons of mass destruction. Memes, malware, and the weaponized power of being extremely petty. The Corvan Empire had killed Rebecca's family with fire. She killed their empire with Wi-Fi.